Good morning. Thank you very much for coming. My name is Homayun Bagheri. I'm from the Repsol Foundation's Entrepreneurs Fund. I'm joined here today by a couple of my colleagues and some of the startups that have worked with us. If any of you have ever worked or tried to found a technology startup, especially in the energy transition sector, you know that it's very difficult, right? First, you have to have your sort of novel technology that is competitive. Then you have to validate that technology at the lab scale, then convince investors and technology people that this is something worth following. So you build a prototype, you do a demo, you try to validate it with technology experts. Even if the technology guys are convinced, then you have the problem of convincing investors and business unit guys, if they're coming from corporate, that your idea is one that is worth investing in and competing with energy technologies that are already operating in the market, right? So this is a whole trajectory that is quite difficult. Often it's even more difficult than let's say, the digital or software industry, in the sense because these investments required are quite high. You have to make what in Spanish they call hierros, right? Metallic or objects, in other words, right? Prototypes. Even if your prototype works at a sort of a demo level, you still have to upscale it for it to be competitive at an industrial scale. So there's a whole trajectory there involved. And we've learned through these years that each step in this trajectory requires a certain kind of expertise and approaches in order to be able to go over it. So at the Repsol Foundation, we have this unit called the Entrepreneurs Fund. We've been working in the Entrepreneurs Fund in this sort of accelerator for about 15 years now. Every year we have a call where we make a call in the energy transition space. We always ask for novel technologies that one way or another are first innovative in their technology and that they have a high potential of having impact in their particular space, industrial technology space. And we accelerate, so it's a very competitive process. We go through hundreds of startups every year. We only select 6, so it's not the kind of accelerator where we have 30, 40, 100, and they only spend 3 months with us. We spend a year with them. We build a committee around them of technology, business experts, business units experts, ex-directors who know how to move around in the field in order to advise them during a year, in order to build that prototype, validate the technology, find a business case for it, find a business model, and bring that to market. And our objective is for them to be successful, come to market, attract investors, attract clients, and be successful startups. So today, we're lucky that we're going to show you 6 of our startups. They're each going to make pitches, right? 3 of them that are we had in the past programs, 3 that are new, so you can see also the trends, how things are changing. This is also very privileged for us because we always see the trends in technology. Most of us who sort of manage each acceleration in the group, including Roberto is here with me today, and myself and another colleague who's not here today, we're all from a technical background, so we have a passion for understanding our startups, what their needs are, and we try to accompany them and take care of them to the extent that we can during that about a year of acceleration. So without using any more of my time, I would like to give the stage to the 6 startups that are going to present today. I hope you enjoy it. They're very interesting technologies, each one in its own right, and I hope that we learn something interesting from them. Thank you.
We're a company that we are helping manufacturing industries to become more digital, sustainable, efficient, and profitable, thanks of converting industrial waste heat into clean electricity that power a new generation of battery-less and heat-power industrial sensors. I am Raul Aragonés. Okay, night running. Okay, so I represent a company of 20 employees, highly motivated in the expertise of IoT and also heat conversion. It's a deep tech founded in 2014 with several international awards, being right now the most sustainable technology in the market thanks to the EAC Innovation Radar Award. We are invested by the European Innovation Council, AEC Fund, and we are backed from 4 international patents related to heat conversion and industrial IoT. We have success cases, success histories in the oil and gas, chemical, petrochemical sectors in Americas, Middle East, Africa, Europe, and Asia. What do we do? So we are converting heat into electricity to power any generation of heat, power, and battery-less sensors. In this scene, you can see a lot of heat that is being lost. And what we do is to convert this heat into clean energy. That again, this energy can be used to reduce downtimes and breakdowns in the industry, helping to pass from corrective and reactive maintenance to predictive maintenance, reduce their steam processes inefficiency, converting steam losses in a real valuable data, and also the way of reducing these emissions, and also increasing the energy efficiency of big steel furnaces and kilns from the cement industry. How we do that? We convert heat into electricity. There's a great way to do that, using thermoelectrics. And we have patented and invented the first heat power systems that are able to convert this heat into clean energy that powers 3 types of sensors. One for predictive maintenance, vibration monitoring. In this case, an example in a gas plant in Nigeria, thermoelectric, energy, vibration onto our cloud systems. In this case, a steam leak detection in steam traps. We detect when we are losing energy in steam traps. We set the thermoelectric module to convert the heat into clean electricity. The ultrasonic sensor and temperature sensor that listens the process. This is an example in Petrobras, Brazil, near to Sao Paulo. And again, data in the cloud, so from an uncontrolled process to a real-time control process. And finally, a furnace where we monitor temperatures in big furnaces. In this case, this is an example in the plant of ArcelorMittal in Morocco. So 8 temperatures at the same time, and data in my cloud using long-range wireless protocol.
I am the commercial director of qualifying photovoltaics. Qualifying photovoltaics, we are experts in optimizing PV power plants. We have discovered that PV power plants are not working as expected, and there are problems that now are recording. There are a lot of losses that is not expected. There are hundreds and massive data points that normally cannot be managed manually. There is teams that in the operational stage, they are working as a corrective basis and not as a predictive. And also the financial model is pushing for results. So that were the problems, and we have created this company, and we have created 4 business units in order to face these problems. We have created our own basic platform model to optimize these PV power plants. Also, we implement the SCADA systems of the PV power plants. We have also a business unit for testing inside, and we are the only one company in Europe that can do testing inside on an accredited basis. And also, we manufacture and sell technology equipment for doing all these optimizations of the PV power plants. It's a curve tracer, a soiling sensor, and irradiance temperature sensor. And also, why the customer has trusted on us is because we have worked in several countries. We have tested more than 650 projects worldwide with the main IPPs and the main stakeholders. We are an independent company. We are an accredited laboratory company. And we have our own software that has been created 10 years ago. And we can provide to the customers reliable data and focus on profitability of the project and focus on reducing the risk. And that's it. In case you have a PV power plant that is suffering for this kind of projects, just contact us and we will help you to solution this kind of problems. Thank you very much. 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Hi everyone, my name is Oyer Peñaricano. I'm the founder and CEO of Alerion. Alerion is a deep tech robotics and AI company that is solving one of the big bottlenecks in heavy industries, which is inspecting and digitizing hazardous and explosive environments. So in industries like chemical, oil and gas, hydrogen, agriculture, in their processing infrastructure, there's usually gases around that infrastructure. So this means any equipment that goes in there has to be explosion proof, right? So even you can't bring a normal cell phone because it can lead to an explosion. So that's why they have those strict regulations. So when it comes to inspections, maintenance, this means huge costs. So over 100,000 euros to put a scaffolding, hundreds of thousands of euros lost in production, and most important, putting people at risk. So we're here to solve that problem. So while there exist sensors, there exist ground robots that can operate in explosive environments, there are no aerial drones in the market for that. So we developed the first drone to be able to work in explosive environments. This means it can go into an area where there's explosive gas and ensure that no ignition, no explosion will occur, saving customers hundreds of thousands of dollars, but also removing people going into those areas. There are also other drone companies that work in, of course, there's lots of drones nowadays, but they're not able to come into contact with those assets. And this is, this is a multi-billion-dollar problem. It's a huge market, and it's a big pain point for energy companies. So, we've done work with Repsol. We've done work with lots of customers in digitizing this kind of assets, also in the wind industry. And we have several big customers. In terms of our business model, we provide both drone as a service and software as a service business model, where we provide the access to these areas, we capture the data, but we also provide the analytics into detecting anomalies, detecting damages, and providing recommendations. And yeah, so now we're currently going through our Series A funding round of 4 million. We have already about 3 million committed, so we're just looking for the last million to close the round.
V-Rover delivers health monitoring system for wind turbine blades. There are over 1 million turbines worldwide. However, no one is watching those blades. And this is a huge industry problem because those blades are inspected only one time in a year. There is no continuous, reliable health monitoring available in the market. So that most of the time, those blade damages are detected at a very late stage. Late-stage damage detection means at least $1 million replacement costs comes with 3 months of downtime, higher risks, and higher financial burdens. And we are solving this problem easily with our solution Wind Rover. We listen to the sounds coming from the blades all the time, and we deliver continuous health monitoring for the wind farms so that we can maximize the energy efficiency by minimizing the downtime, risks, and the costs in the fields. And our solution is very simple in that regard. We have IoT device. This device is a full-on plug-and-play. It listens to the sounds coming from the blades all the time. And we analyze those sounds by using AI. And right now, our accuracy rate is 92% in early-stage anomaly detection. And then we share our results with our customer via our mobile application and web dashboard. So at the end, our customer can gain daily, weekly, and monthly insights regarding condition of their turbine blades. And why Wind Rover, if you ask, our biggest competitive edge relies on the fact that we are collecting our own raw sound data pool. We are working directly with the sounds of the blades so that we can train our system in a way that we want. Right now, our system can work in offshore and offshore environments, and thanks to AI algorithms that we are using and raw sound data pool that we have, we can also categorize the damages and give information about the damage size and the damage growth. Right now, we are marketing European region. We are active in 7 countries, and within a year, we deployed over 1,000 installations worldwide. And within 2028, we are aiming to reach 8 to 10% of this market. And our business model is also quite practical. Our customer needs to pay monthly subscription for subscribe and get access to our mobile application and web dashboard. Within a year, we gained over 24 customers, and our pipeline is growing every day. And here is some of our references. We are active in Turkey region. We are working with insurance companies as well, so that insurance companies can give insurance premiums for their customers and portfolios. And we are a team of 10 young people, and our company started its journey in 2018. We were developing underwater robotics for hydropower energy plants, and then we pivoted to wind energy industry. And with the know-how and over 6 years of experience in renewable energy, we are trying to make renewable energy sustainable. Thank you so much for the listening.
Hi. Green hydrogen projects needs cheap electricity. Green hydrogen project needs cheap electricity, minimize storage requirements, and reliable hydrogen production. Current electrolyzers struggle to satisfy all three. We believe the electricity is no longer the main problem, flexibility is. To solve this, we have developed decoupled water electrolyzer systems for on-demand hydrogen production. Unlike conventional electrolyzers, hydrogen and oxygen generation is separated between two independent electrochemical cycles. This allows 80% of system's energy consumption, equivalent to 38 kilowatt hours per kilogram of hydrogen, being shifted to low-cost electricity periods. The system can start, stop, switch cycles for unlimited times without degrading the active components. Our architecture is membrane-free, and by separating the gases through time and space, we eliminate the costly membranes while maintaining the safe operation. The system is modular, scalable, and built around a simplified architecture for industrial deployment. But flexibility matters only if it creates value. For 1 megawatt installation, we estimate the annual value of up to 1 million euros. But for those who are purchasing currently green hydrogen, the savings could go up to 500,000, and the return of investment is less than 3 years. Currently, hydrogen industry trades off between performance, flexibility, and complexity. Some systems require moving components, thermal activation of cryogenic separation. We combine performance and flexibility into simplified room temperature architecture. This is particularly relevant for industries with large hydrogen demand. When the demand increases, the value scales with it. Currently, we have completed our first paid pilot project with our TRL5 prototype. Now we are scaling the system to 10 kilowatts for a 3 months validation before performance optimization, reducing the capex, and create the basis for the 200 kilowatt deployment. Oops. It doesn't allow me to tell more slides, but what I want to say is that I'm Alens Martini, CEO and co-founder of Protium Tech, and our team has grown to 7 people. Thank you very much.
My name is Jan Klimesh. I'm a project manager from Neuron Soundware. I'm just going to briefly talk to you about how we are rewriting the rules of asset management by utilizing machine sounds to create actionable intelligence. Neuron Soundware is globally recognized as a top innovator in IoT and acoustic diagnosis, supported by, backed by more than 10 international awards. Our company, or 9-year journey of rigorous development, led to scaling of 4 continents and more than 130 installations worldwide, and some of the world's most demanding industry leaders trust our technology to protect their infrastructure. How are we unique? Traditional maintenance acts slowly. Usually when a component in a machine runs too hot or is reaching critical failure soon. We operate strictly in a golden window of early detection. We use subtle changes in ultrasound to determine the state of the machine, and by actionable insights, actually reduce the time needed to react to these events with weeks, sometimes months of advance. We do this through multiparametric analysis that is built on our IoT edge computing capability, which allows us to send the data real time and on site to our Engard portal and or the client infrastructure. In energy sector, the global window is not only a feature, it's actually worth millions. It is the differentiating factor between a controlled, fast maintenance or a multi-million asset replacement. We use the ultrasound technology to detect these acoustic pops or partial discharge in, for example, transformers. So we're basically detecting the spark before the fire, so to say. And we have demonstrated this in the field by protecting the critical infrastructure, for example, in Germany or Czech Republic. We also use this technology in detecting issues in photovoltaic inverters here in Spain.